On Monday, September 23rd, 2024, I began finalizing the fourth phase of my fight against poverty in Kenya, when I bravely appeared unannounced and uninvited to one of the most dangerous places on earth, the gates of the Kenyan National Police Headquarters in Nairobi, a place that was a hotspot at the time as several protesters had recently been shot and killed by the police. There was also the matter of the documented 79 abductions of protesters by the Kenyan government, with most of those abductions occurring in front of the police headquarters. Several of those missing had their bodies dumped in a marsh nearby just days before my arrival. To say that it was not a safe time to be showing up in opposition to government policy and asking to be let into the main police compound is an understatement. But I had come too far to cower down. I approached the gate and handed a machine gun armed guard a flyer that outlined my mission. Several officers searched me, examined my passport, and after some time they let me in. I was escorted to a lobby where 3 or 4 officers behind a counter had me state the business that brought me there. I had already visited several of the larger police stations in the region, and my speech came easily. From there I was led deep into the building, where each office looked like it was ready to be converted into a jail holding cell. I was eventually led into a room with one of the police generals. He was somewhat friendly and allowed me to speak. I gave my presentation, which only lasted a minute or two. I was excused and told to wait in the reception room just outside of the general's office. After about 20 minutes, the general came out and joined a few guards who all escorted me to a very formal-looking conference room where several obviously high-ranking officers were seated. I was directed to a podium of a sort and was told to give my message again. Again, going only on what was in my head, I presented my plan. While talking, I noticed that none of the generals were smiling. I began to wonder if I might have been about to be arrested. When I was done with my speech, I shut up completely to assess whether I would be taken as a crazy man or what. All 3 generals immediately stood up and began applauding. I instantly got choked up and started bawling like a little baby. I shook hands with almost everyone in the room and promptly left the building. Still emotional, I felt good, as I had accomplished my mission of garnering police support for my proposed legislation.
Videotaping is not something that's allowed here in Kenya, especially around government offices. And I'm taking a real big chance videotaping myself right now, and even a bigger chance of showing you the main police headquarters. That is just behind me there, the big yellow building. And if I were seen videotaping it, my camera would get confiscated, my phone, and especially smoking a cigarette, I could get arrested for that. But I went to the main police station in downtown Nairobi. They're the ones that regulate everything for the whole country. Presented my proposal, and it was met with applause. So, pretty fucking proud of myself. I should try not to cry. Pretty proud of myself. I did what I needed to do.